Okay, the notes for today will cover functions, domain, and range. Most of this is review from Algebra 1, so it's basically just definitions. But based on this table that we're given, let's talk about a relation. So a relation is any set of ordered pairs. Given this table, a relation would be the set of points -2, 2, -2, -2, 0, 1, and 3, 1. The domain is the set of x-coordinates of a relation or of a function. So this will be just the x-coordinates. We use what's called a brace when we list these out. So -2, the next x value is -2. We don't have to write it twice. 0, and then 3. And then we'll close our brace. For the range, that's the set of y-coordinates of a relation or a function. Again, we'll use a brace. And we'll list our y values: 2, -2, 1. We don't need to list that second one. We don't need to repeat that. A lot of times you'll see them in order from least to greatest. So this may actually be written as -2, 1, 2. Now I'm not going to be super picky about this, but there will be some textbooks that do that. So just know that that's the case. Okay, discrete is going to be a graph which consists of points that are not connected. So in our example, if we were to graph these points, we can start with -2, 2. And I'm going to label this. Okay, so we've got a point at -2, 2. I'll go ahead and draw that in purple. Then we have a point at -2, -2. 0, 1, and 3, 1. So we need to remember in our points, x goes first and then y. Our x is our horizontal axis, y is our vertical axis. So this graph here would be a discrete graph. A continuous graph is a function which is traceable or can be drawn without picking up your pencil. So let's say we had that same graph, or these same points, but we actually had some kind of a polynomial so that they were all connected. It may look something like this. So it can be traced with your pencil without picking up. Discontinuous is a function which is not traceable. An example of that would be the reciprocal function, 1 over x, y equals 1 over x. And we'll actually get to this function later in the year, but you'll notice in order to graph this left side first, then when I graph the right side, I have to pick up my pencil. So this would be discontinuous. Right, piecewise, a graph which consists of line segments or pieces of other nonlinear graphs. So this is something that may have some familiar pieces. So maybe you start out with a linear function, but then it becomes a quadratic, and then a constant, then maybe another linear function. This is actually how roller coasters are made.